whatsoever. It's even better. The growth factors tell your skin to grow its own collagen. Again, no matter how old you are. That is powerful. Okay, there's no technologies out there like that. So studies have shown that 70, 75, 88% of people have improvement in their skin, from less fine lines and wrinkles, be more elastic, be more plump, you know? Just overall the glow of it. So, well, 2.5 years ago, Randy, Wendy, and Dr. Newman came, and we actually met upstairs in this very hotel. And they showed us this picture here, the before and after picture. Now, as you look at the picture, the top is the before and the bottom is the after picture. Now, you can see that the eyes, right? She has bags under her eyes. The eye is the first place you will show signs of aging. So as you look at the picture, the after picture is like, wow, looks like she has some kind of surgery done, right? Her eye bags are gone. And they told us it was only 19 days using the serum. Wow. Now, is that amazing? Yes. Right? Now, I know there are those of you out there who are skeptical, you're wondering, yeah, it's just a picture, Photoshop, right? But you know what? There's actually many people in this room who has met this lady in Las Vegas, actually, the last month. This is Judy. This is Wendy Lewis's older sister. Okay? So, now, at the time, 2.5 years ago, I had not used the product. I was thinking, if it's true, you know, this could be a huge business, right? Would you agree with me? Right? Instead of going to the plastic surgeon, you can get it done just putting the serum on. So, well, we have a lot of funny people in this business, you know, you never know. So a lot of people start using it on half of their face. Now, how many of you ladies will sacrifice your face? I know that there's at least one person in this room who does, okay? And she's here today. But this is my friend in Hong Kong. He used it on half of his face. Now, which side has less wrinkles?
Right side.
That side, right? Okay, it's little, his face is literally lifted up, you know, tighter, okay? Well, if you saw him in real life, his face is actually crooked. It looked like he had a stroke, you know? They said, hey, you gotta start on the other side now. He said, no, for the business. Okay. This is after 6 weeks of use. Now, the next picture I show you is my good friend Weenie. Okay? This is Weenie. Is Weenie in the room? Okay. I'll give Weenie a big hand. Well, Weenie, you know, was one of the first few people, you know, together we started in Los Angeles, in the whole company, and she said, you know what? She's from Indonesia. She said, in Indonesia, they don't believe anything you say, you have to show them. So she used, you Indonesian? Yeah, right, okay. So Weenie used on half of her face, okay? Now, if you look at the picture, on my side of the picture, you see the cheekbone, right? And the jawline, very tight right here. Now on the other side, you don't see it, right? And if you sit toward more the center, did you notice this side of the face is actually tighter than this side? You can tell, right? This is actually more puffy and droopy. Now, Weenie would be very happy to tell you that as of today, she's 65. Okay? You know, and she'll be happy to tell you she started using it on the other side too. Okay. Now at the beginning I know she was charging like 20 bucks a look. But I think she gives a discount now, okay? She'll be outside later, okay? Now, being a man, I'm a very simple guy, you know? I'm thinking, yeah, you know, skincare product lady can do it, you know, it's a business, it's not for men. But you know what? Just the serum is so easy. How many of you wash your face when you go to bed? Okay, oh, you don't? Okay, you don't? You don't? Okay. Well, when you do that, all you have to do is wash your face and you put a couple drops of serum lightly on your face and neck. Neck works very good. Because the ladies told me, if you have leftover here, make sure you go like this. Okay? All around. I said, okay. So, that's all you have to do. The next morning, you wake up, you know what you do? You do this exactly, you wash your face and you do the same thing. Is that simple? Yeah. Guys, is that simple?
Yeah.
Is it easier than shaving?
Yes.
You can do the business, trust me, okay? Okay. So now, and this is 10 weeks. So we were all amazed of how the product was working. We can see it on the outside. But more important, you know, because we want to have confidence when we talk to people, and so did Winnie. Winnie decided to talk to a friend of hers, a medical doctor. Not only a medical doctor, but this doctor has a PhD in skin cancer research, plus he formulates skincare products. So this guy knows what he's doing. So he said, look, Winnie, I know, you know, out there's a lot of skincare products. chemical stuff you put on your face, it's very temporary. After you wash your face looks 20 years older again. So you say, okay, if it's really stem cell technology, it's about regeneration. Say, okay, I want to see the inside of the skin. Now, how many of you want to see the proof? Anybody want to see the proof?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 2 years ago, a little bit more than 2 years ago, he took this picture right here. This is a picture of Winnie's face, the inside of her skin. Now the red side without luminescence, the other side with luminescence. So let me tell you what you're looking at. Well, on the side where it's all red, when Winnie's age, she hardly have any collagen left. So her skin is very thin. Okay, your skin has different layers. So when you look into the different layers of the skin, you see the structure right away. All the red, all the blood vessel, all the pores. Okay. On the other side, there's a lot of collagen. And what is that? Well, collagen grows in the middle layer above the structure of the skin. That's why you don't see any blood vessels there. And besides that, if you look at this picture, you see all the whiteness in there? That's what the doctor called baby collagen. The collagen that little kids have, that we don't. But that's the collagen you grow yourself.
Wow.
So at that time, I mean, you don't know how excited we were, because 4 months into the business, this is the confirmation of what we knew and what we believe. This is physical evidence. So, the serum is patent pending. This is technology exclusive to us, to the Luminesce line. All the product have this technology in it. And it's about helping your skin cells, age younger, stay younger on a cellular level. It does so many more, okay? So this is a life-changing product. Now, we're going back, let me keep going. We talk about anti-aging on the outside. Stay young looking as long as we can, but we want to be as healthy and active, like when we're young, right? As long as we can. So we can have a good quality of life. So that's what we're going to talk about here. I'm going to talk about AM, PM. These two bottles are miraculous, because they are the latest compilation of the research in repairing your DNA. And actually, it has a lot of things in there that helps us function even better, day and night. Okay, now, as the first thing up there is, we're talking about stem cell maintenance. Like I said before, the more stem cells you have in the body that's healthy, the longer you will live, the healthier you will be. Let me tell you, when I was 21, I was invincible. I was playing volleyball 4 nights a week, 3 to 4 hours a day, and I would go at it all the time. I was very active. But when I got to, late 20s, shoulder pain, knee pain, back pain, When I got to 35, I couldn't even jump anymore. Forget volleyball, I'm moving to other sports, okay? It's like a fantasy football. That's more my thing, okay? So as we age, that's what happens as we age. But the AM/PM, what it does is helps your stem cells to remain healthy, because stem cells are the cells that help repair your body. Okay? So, and also it has complexes to help your hormones, to your daily biorhythm. When you wake up, you're like sluggish. Well, it helps to regulate and get your body going. It also has probiotic blends. That's important because your digestive system, you have a lot of bacteria that's good for you. They're called probiotic. They actually help your immune system. Okay? That's the best pharmacy in the world, right here in your gut. Okay? Now, the PM goes with it, and the PM, because we all know that nighttime is when your body repairs itself, right? If you don't sleep, boy, you're going to start looking old really fast, okay? Even though I look good, right? I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so what it has in there is very special. We know that your DNA, your chromosomes, there's a little picture of the chromosome in the corner there. You have 23 pairs of those in every 60 trillion cells in your body. Okay? That's where your DNA is. What happens is when your cell multiplies, a little bit of your DNA, at the tips of the chromosome, the red part, is called telomere. It falls off. Okay? So each time your cell divides, the copy gets more fuzzy. It has less DNA in it. And your cells can only divide so many times. And that's aging. Okay? So there's actually something in the PM that can stop the shortening of the telomere. That means stop your DNA from falling off. It has never happened before in the history of the human race. That is a groundbreaking product. And besides that, you know, so it has a lot of things in there to help us sleep better, you know, and as a byproduct of that, I know many people who lost weight because they actually slept better. You know? Because that's your body can heal itself better. So this is a groundbreaking product that Dr. Jeun Papa is endorsing and has brought to the market. This is the first of its kind. The other thing I want to share with you is very exciting, is the reserve. And what's in the reserve is that resveratrol. How many of you drink red wine? Napa Valley, French Valley, okay. Okay, yeah, some of you don't want to admit it. Okay? But it's okay. Well, red wine, you know, the resveratrol comes from the skin of the red grape, and we put 75 milligrams of that in each 1 ounce packet of reserve. And this, you know, activates your longevity gene, okay? So it can live longer. But besides that, you know, if you're like me, I've Googled resveratrol, over 4,000 clinical studies. Resveratrol is known to be anti-cancer. It helps with type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, heart disease, cardiovascular health, you know, Parkinson's, so many things. That's why they call it the anti-aging miracle of the century. So we put 75 milligrams in each packet of reserve, but also we put some of the superfoods that, you know, your trainer would tell you to eat when you work out. And these contain super high antioxidant, can fight the aging in your body. So the reserve does many things. And this is a huge medical breakthrough, as big as the discovery of antibiotics. So it helps with the metabolism, it helps with so many things, joint pain and all that. But what is important about this product is that, you know, how many of you take vitamins or eat very healthy? Yes? Yes? Okay. Now, I think you agree with me, you know, especially the healthy people in this room, that, you know, wellness, you know, to be able to have all the healthy stuff, you need to absorb it, right?
Yes.
If you cannot absorb it, it won't do you any good, right? Well, that's what we're talking about. You know, when you eat the reserve, the gel pack, you can actually, because it's liquid form, and it's formulated a certain way, you can actually absorb it up to 200 times better than some of the capsules out there. Is that impressive?
Yes.
That is very powerful. And people are, you know, getting fantastic results because of that. So we actually have a CAP-E test to show that it can go into your bloodstream, okay, and protect your life cells. Now for me, as a person, you know, when I started business, I don't know how the product is. So I got as many of my friends and family to use it as fast as possible. So my mom, you know, she's in her 60s, and, you know, I give her the serum, she started looking younger, she liked it. She said, hey, this is good business. Then after a month, I gave her a box of reserve. You know, my mom is a breast cancer survivor. After, you know, the radiation and chemo, you know, her skin is very bad. It's been, you know, 15 years like that. So just after eating 1 month of reserve, I overhear at Thanksgiving that, oh, I don't have to put lotion on my hands anymore, or my body anymore. I go, really? It must be the luminous, right?
Yeah.
She said, no. She ran out that a month ago. Because she was just eating the reserve. It helped the skin. So when online, it's true. Resveratrol does help with the skin. Okay? So you know, there's many benefits. My grandmother in Hong Kong, 93. She has white hair when she, okay, I saw her last year, and I gave her a couple boxes to eat. After 1 month, when I went back to Hong Kong, the new hair is black.
Wow.
That is pretty incredible. I mean, she's healthier, you know? So you know, there's many things, many benefits that you can get out of it, you know? And when you have such a good thing, how many of you wouldn't mind sharing good things with your friends and family? Yes? Right? And, you know, and simply, if you like to do that, you can actually easily build a global business. And you know, the person I like to bring up to share with you about this global business is a good friend of mine. This lady I've known for 7 years now. She's a multi-million-dollar earner in this kind of business. But more important than money though, she really has a heart for people. She really has helped me in this business to succeed. And also, you know, she does a lot of charity. She has built schools overseas with the money that she's made. So, and it's quite a blessing. She's a blessing to everybody, thousands of people around the world. So without further ado, to tell you a little bit more about the business, I'd like to bring on my good friend, #1 money earner in Jeunesse worldwide, Miss Kim Hui. Give her a big hand.
Wow, this is a wonderful job.
Yes.
I think he deserves a big round of applause. Please give me a big round of applause.